Paul, McGuire, Grimes, ABC, Minneapolis. Joseph, it is really great talking today. I'm a massive Stranger Things fan, so just congratulations on being part of this pop culture like behemoth that it is.
Thank you. It's nice to meet
Yeah.
you.
Now, I'm curious, how much did you know about Eddie and the impact that he'd have on the season when you actually auditioned? And was there a lot of secrecy on set regarding spoilers and reveals?
How did I didn't really know much about it until I kind of got there. I think I auditioned with kind of some sides that actually made it into the show, but I had no idea kind of how much he would feature in the show itself, and whether any secret. But no, I think kind of because of the pandemic, we kind of came back to work with all 9 scripts pretty much fully realized and ready to go, which is the first time that the brothers have been able to do that since season 1.
Yeah.
So I think there were I mean, obviously kind of outside of the workplace we had to be pretty kind of secretive, but I think everyone was pretty in the loop. Everyone kind of knew what the deal was. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, have you had family and friends like begging you for spoilers either when you got cast or even after Volley 1 dropped? And like, were you pretty good about keeping those secrets? Did you make things up?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I've said to people, I'm like, well, like, do you really want to know? Like, you're gonna just ruin it. And then some people have been like, yeah. And I've said, well, I'm not going to tell you. And then, and then most people have been like, I don't want to know because it just ruin it, wouldn't it?
Absolutely. I'm curious. I mean, your life must have changed like overnight once it's dropped. How has your life changed, and how have you what has the impact been on you?
How's my life changed? There's been aspects of it that feel kind of different. I think professionally, there's been kind of, which has been wonderful. There's kind of some opportunities that have presented themselves that weren't kind of, didn't feel kind of like necessarily that they were there before. I've been lucky to work at all, but it feels like it's like kind of some kind of exciting stuff.
Yeah.
Little bits of perks. I got to go to kind of Glastonbury last minute, which was great, and kind of that was great fun. And but my life kind of feels pretty similar. I mean, I think kind of if I fall down like an internet rabbit hole, it kind of feels like kind of fucking this is weird. But other than that, it's kind of there are aspects that are different, but most of it feels kind of very the same.
One of the things I love about Stranger Things is the Duffer Brothers' use of music in it, and of course, this season had "Running Up That Hill" with the character of Max. What would be your like song that would save you? What is your "Running Up That Hill"?
Up and Down by the Vengaboys.
I don't know it. Like, okay,
You should listen to it.
Okay, cool. Now, I love your like classic 80s rocker vibe that Addie has, and you had a thing on Instagram with like the makeup and the hair job that you had. Did you channel anyone specifically going in or use this as a chance to just like learn about 80s hair bands?
I mean, yeah, well, it was definitely a world that I wasn't very familiar with, so I kind of did a bit of research, but I think and I was kind of loosely based him on kind of older people at my school and kind of like through growing up that I was kind of impressed by. But he was, I wouldn't say that I kind of like completely based him on anyone in particular. But some people said that he was kind of a little bit like Judd in The Breakfast Club, which I guess kind of in hindsight, I kind of see similarities to. But yeah, I've just put a wig on and did a silly voice, basically. That's kind of, yeah.
Hey, that makes a character sometimes. Joe, I got the wrap. It was great talking to you. Congrats again on Stranger Things. It's such an incredible ride, and I hope people love Volume 2.
Thank you, Paul. Take care. It's
Thanks.
nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.